Last night in one of my videos, I made a powerful statement and it just came out, and I wanted to make a video and unpack it more. I said, why does the world have to tell you who you have to love and what love's supposed to look like? Like, you get check marks, like, okay, this person is healthy, this is who you have to be with, this is a white picket fence person that you should tag up with, and this is going to be the good life that we say will be good for you. So check, right? That's kind of how it goes. It's kind of how it goes in different ways. Take away what resonates, leave the rest. This is how I look or think, this is how I operate, and this is something that I've noticed. For entertainment purposes only. It's something I picked up on. That's something I've also battled in the 40 years I've been here, is trying to live up to the standards of love the way that the world says love's supposed to look like. In a healthy relationship, a healthy marriage, and healthy connection, whether it's friendships, spouses, significant others, family, jobs, acquaintances, like anything, right? It's based off how the world says. And so you move your mind, you move your thoughts, you move your heart to fit the bill of what the world and the surroundings around you say, right? Even though it doesn't make you happy, and you're not being true to yourself, right? Those two things don't matter. Two things don't matter. What matters is what your love life, what your personal relationships look like to the outside world. And if you get their stamp of approval to where you ultimately end up at that white picket fence, right? And see, in the last 2 years of my life, I've come to realize that that's a big portion of what's killing the individuality in people, because they're not being true and they're not being authentic to themselves. And here's the thing with that, when it comes to love, like, yes, no doubt there's unhealthy love, but unhealthy love is an exchange, right? People have to recognize that when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to marriages, connections, friendships, all these things, it's an exchange. Meaning, if there's unhealthy in it, it's because you're giving unhealthy toxicities into it too. Like, to me, I personally believe that everybody carries unhealthy tendencies. Everybody carries unhealthy in different things within love, right? Love hurts and love's hard. Like, there's no easy path to love and finding a love connection. Like, you walk through HELL, you walk through the trenches, you walk through everything, but that's a part of what love is and true love, right? And not only on that side of the fence, like when you walk through these different angles in love and heartache and betrayal and hurt, it gives you an appreciation of genuine people, genuine connections, authentic connections, true love connections, and being able to see beyond the veil, right? And for me, I run so much on my love that, like, I don't allow the exterior world to tell me how to love, who to love, period. Like, it doesn't matter if they throw the entire world on my back. It doesn't matter if I have to walk through HELL every single day. It's not going to change how I move, how I operate, how I think. Because from the exterior world, who I love and how I portray love doesn't make sense, right? But that doesn't make a difference to me in my world, because that is their perceptions. That is their takeaway. But how does their perceptions and their takeaway affect me physically, mentally, emotionally? It doesn't, because I don't allow it. And see, that's the way that the world needs to get to. Like, you have to ask yourself what kind of relationships you're in, how these relationships make you feel, what part of the relationships are you playing a part to receive a negative feeling from it, a negative experience. Because if you receive negative experiences from love, friendships, acquaintances, family members, it's because you've got that pathway open, right? Like for example, all right, here goes. Since I've taken my power back when it comes to friends, family, love, work, whatever, I've taken my power back. Meaning, although I have different things that surround me when it comes to deception, not walking in loyalty, not walking in authenticity, not being genuine, and not being truthful, right? These are all things that follow me on the day-to-day when it comes to interactions with people outside of myself. I know that. Nobody can tell me otherwise. I already know that, period. So stamp it, done it, move it, right? It doesn't change the fact that because I have these pathways open, because I've taken my power back, that I allow it to affect me. It doesn't change the fact that I'll still love them unconditionally and forgive them unconditionally, but I'm not going to allow their projections and their deflections to come over onto my side and sway my thoughts, swayed my decisions, and sway how I feel, because I solely run on my own intuition, my own discernment, my own understanding, and my own connection within my higher self. I don't look to anyone outside of that. I don't look to anyone for validation. And that runs alongside when it comes to my divine soul connection. Like, that was the outside world has always had a big part in our relationship. And that was because we allowed it. I take ownership in that 100%. I opened those pathways, right? I opened those pathways. I did. And so that's all a part of my healing venture too. Seeing, again, all of these little nuggets, all these different wisdom things that I have pulled in the last 10 months. But it all goes dated back to my entire life. And see, when you wake up to who you are and you connect with yourself, you connect with your heart. Your heart inside your body connects with you solely and is designed to be inside of you and move the way you want it to move, not the way that the world wants it to move. And because we live in a world that so badly wants people to go against their heart and their mind, they've constructed us to allow our mind to dictate our heart, when really what needs to happen is our heart needs to dictate our mind. And because our heart doesn't dictate our mind, we have people out here that are running on envy, hate, jealousy, gossip, deception, lies, deceit, betrayal, coercion, bribery, being in other people's love lives, doing all this stuff in the back. And it's not just me. It's worldwide. It's worldwide. It's on the front stage. And see, the only way to move in this world and be happy and peaceful is when you connect your heart to your mind and you base your movements on your heart. Because if you don't, you're just living a false facade, and that's what makes you unhappy. That's what makes you unhappy. And when you're unhappy, you pour out unhappiness into the world. And that's what's landed us where we're at. Take away what resonates, leave the rest. These are my perspectives, my beliefs, my inner understanding. I love you guys.